Oftentimes when I walk through airports or restaurants, or if I'm doing a speaking engagement somewhere, people will come up and ask me and they say, hey Don, he said, what was one of your highlights of your career? What was one of the greatest moments of your NFL career? I gotta tell you, I've had a lot of good ones, but the one that meant the most to me was Super Bowl 31 when I was with the Packers and we're playing the Patriots, and I remember standing on 10 seconds left in the game. I was standing behind Brett Favre, and I was kind of the safety guy. You know, the game's over, we're gonna win. And I remember looking up at the clock and watching that clock tick down 10, 9, 8, all the way to 1, and then the gun go off, and then all the graffiti and everything just flying all over the stadium. And I knew at that time I was a Super Bowl champion. Now you gotta understand, man, I lost 4 in a row with Buffalo, and it was the most disheartening thing to walk off that field knowing that you lost. And even though you might have been 13-3 or 14-2 and had a great year, you're in the Super Bowl and you still lose, you felt like a loser, you know? But now I got to feel the feeling what it was to be a winner. And so I walked up to Brett, and you know, people were just running. I mean, reporters, everything just running out there. Before all the mayhem got to us, I said, hey Brett, can I have that ball? He looked at me and says, Beebs, man, there's nobody that deserves this more than you. And he handed me the game ball. And I took that game ball and I went over to the corner of the stadium, fighting through the crowd. And I knew where my wife and my kids and my family was sitting, and I pointed them down, waved them down, and they pulled them out of the crowd, and security went up and got them, and Diana and my brothers and my son Chad and my oldest daughter Amanda walked out in the field, and I gave them my shoes, I gave them the ball, I gave them my helmet, I gave them the towel and gloves, I gave them everything, you know, and I said, keep this is for you guys. You guys deserve this more than me. That was the best moment of my life in football.